Hey, y'all. No, you can't have my hat. Color, how it affects our food taste. Well, you know, there's lots of factors that affect food taste, but one that drives it more than any other is color. That's right. There's an old axiom that says the first to feast is the eye. That goes back hundreds of years. You know what? Before we put any food in our mouth for the first time, we really look at it and we say, wait a minute, it has to look right, and it brings an image to our brain before we will taste it. So it better look right before we put it in our mouth. Chefs are now beginning to understand that. When you first put food in your mouth as a child, what happens? You taste it. And then the taste buds go up into your taste receptacles in your nose. And then it forms a taste that is sent to the brain with an image. And that image is stored in the brain forever. So the next time you have that food, that image and that taste must match up for the brain to say, okay, that's all right. Now, chefs, what they do today, they take that image and they've learned that if we take food and we make it really beautiful and we put it in the center of the plate, we use proper colors, it's going to make you hungry and want you to eat it, and we call it the wow factor. Wow, that looks good, let's eat it. So what happens? Hotels do the same thing. They use it in their facades in their lobbies. Hotels, nice colors. Say, hey, you know, this place looks pretty nice. Let's go inside and sit down. They use it in their restaurant and their lounges as well. So this color is very, very important in our lives. You know, the ancient Romans and the Egyptians used to color their wine with herbs. And then the wine industry has a technique called masking, where they tint the glasses slightly so that when you go to taste the wine, you think it's a bolder flavor, and it isn't. Now, color has been with us for hundreds of years. Back in the 1800s, there were 700 different dyes and colors. Most of them were toxic to cover up food that wasn't very good. Today, we have 9 synthetic colors, and they're all governed by the government. Now, color can deter food. Look at that blue watermelon. Would you eat that? What happened, they did a university study and found that blue lights in a refrigerator actually turns you off. You won't eat as much. So remember that. I thought Orange Juice Council did a study. They took the same orange juice, poured it into 2 separate pitchers. One, they added 10% mandarin orange juice. Makes it a little darker. The taste panel picked the mandarin orange juice every time, said it was sweeter and better. Coke should be brown, ketchup should be red. That's what your brain tells you. Pepsi came out with a light cola a few years ago. It bombed. Nobody would drink it. They said it tasted like lemon lime, and there was none in the formula. That happens with color. You know, the International Technology Study of Food says that we make our decisions in the first 90 seconds of contact with people and things. First 90 seconds, we're going to start thinking about that decision we're going to make. And oh, look at that fella. That decision is influenced by 60 to 80% by color alone. That's facts. That's not fancy. Think about that next time you bought a shirt, a sweater, a car. Color played a major part. Fast food operations have known for years about this fast food colors. They use reds and yellows and greens. It actually raises your blood pressure. It piques your appetite. You want to eat fast. It's fast foods. But now you take the other side of that coin, restaurants with soft colors, soft, subdued colors. They try to get you to come in and have a nice meal. You stay longer. You stay after dinner and have an after dinner drink. Your dessert, it increases the check average. So color influences you there. The University of Oxford did a study on colored plates with desserts. And they said they served the same dessert to the plates. They found that the white plate was picked overwhelmingly over all the plates, said it was sweeter and better. Same dessert. Howard Hughes University also did a study of the brain, and part of their study was china and silverware. You know what they found out? Heavier silverware, you eat less. Lighter silverware, you eat more. So get heavy silverware at home if you want to cut back. You know, to enjoy your meal, it must meet your expectations to have a great meal. Food paints a portrait that is sent to the brain, and that brain invokes those memories that you've stored there. You know, Over 2,000 years ago, there was a Roman chef. He knew the secret. His name was Apicius, and he stated, the first taste is with the eye. Which takes us back to first, the feast is the eye. You know, we really do. When we eat, that invokes all of our senses. But you know what? One drives it more than any other, and that's color. Thank you.